Good morning from Alma, Missouri. We've got about twice the amount of money that we did yesterday in game. It is going to be raining today, so I'm not quite sure how much farming we're going to be doing, but we will probably figure out what to do from here. We did just put the milk in here, so we got 75,000 liters of milk overnight. So that is making us some butter and making us some raw milk. Speaking of butter, it is sending over a bit, but unfortunately we have used all of our sugar. So we are going to have to go buy some more sugar. I don't know how I'm going to do it. There's got to be an easier way, I think is the best way to put it. But I do have one idea that may be helpful to us. Check this out. Oh yeah, I also forgot to complete the contract. So there we go. We got another 52 grand. What if we get one of these? And I don't remember if I reset that or not. So we should probably, oh, come on. Can we fix this? Here's a great time to complain. Maybe you guys have the same problem. Every time I exit out, I'm like, all right, I know what mod I want. And then I exit out and I come back and it starts all the way at the top again. Can we not do that? That'd be so cool. All right, so I've got this. 8 grand for this. Not bad. Let's buy that. We'll come over here. We'll pick it up. I know we used to have one of these. But sugar. Sugar's kind of difficult to get a hold of unless we want to do a sugar mill and everything else. And that's just, I don't want to. Really just don't want to. Now, how much sugar can we hold? We'll jump down here real quick. Double check. 42,000 liters. All right. So we need to make sure we don't accidentally get more than 42,000 liters of sugar because that would be bad. Okay. Now this, I don't know if this will even work, but they're both 82 studio mods. Turns out it doesn't work. Should have known. I should have known. Well, we just spent $28,000 picking up some sugar, but hopefully, it's a crash counter. Hopefully we can take all of this and be good to go. Let's see. We're definitely not going to be parking it up right here, but I think what we can do, that should pick up most of that. We should just be able to like grab this and move all of them and it auto load. This is just not working. What in the world is going on? Oh, I'm just an idiot. I didn't activate the auto load. Cool. Well, that worked. And then we should be able to pull over here and just push these. Yeah. All right, so at least what I wanted to do works. So we'll grab this, push that forward, grab these, push this forward. The reason that you have to move these is because if you don't move them, they don't quite know how to exist or where to get stuff from. There we go. All right, cool. But I am curious, can we auto load just a little bit out of this thing? Come on. I'm pretty sure 82 Studio updated this, but it's not working. Oh well. Well, at least for now, we're still gonna have to load this thing up with sugar. But I guess we could do it one day. I don't know. There you go. Sugar's in, so now we can start making sweet cornbread again, at least until that fine corn flour is out, but we'll probably have another corn harvest before then. So whatever. All right, now we've got a couple other chores to do, at least today in game. See, September, October, November. It's probably going to be at least 2 more months before these guys are ready to go, but everything is done, so at least there is that. Tell you what, I know we've worked really hard to get the farm to where it is, but halfway through the series right now, we're doing pretty good. I'm very happy, very excited about it. We do need to start thinking about expansion, though. I know we've got some big fields here. One thing I am thinking about doing is taking this little sliver there and pairing those 2 fields together. And possibly the same thing here. Maybe raising this bit up right here, but that would be a bit of work. And we've got a really nice pond there. I guess we can knock out these areas here. Maybe. We do have a couple spots in the middle of the fields, though, that cause some issues. This was a fairly easy field 30 right there, but we do have trees kind of everywhere around there, which would make things quite difficult to move around. Oh, yeah, this only holds 150,000 liters. I remember why I don't use this to do any of this stuff. Please take it. Yay. Okay, TMR time. Let's feed our cattle, and then after that, I think maybe, just maybe, we take a look at possibly doing something with the BGA. So, if you guys don't know, we have a lot of slurry and a lot of manure that needs to be done with. So currently we got 229,000 liters of slurry, which is a lot. We've got our TMR in here, which is great, and then we've got some manure outside, which there's probably also going to be a lot. I don't think it's going to be as much, but there's still going to be a lot out here. Let's take a look at this. 179,000 liters. Not bad, but also a lot. So we need to figure out a way to get rid of all of that. Normally I would say BGA, and that is right here. Now, can we deliver all that here or not? I think we need to own that. Yeah, $300,000. This is definitely going to be one of those that I'm not quite sure what I'm getting into. I haven't really messed with the base game BGA since we played on Comston Farm, and even then it wasn't the base game BGA. It was modified. Heavily. I repeat, heavily modified. It doesn't look like this goes down any. I think it's just visual. Oh, well, that's okay. Let's take this over to the BGA. We'll go ahead and buy it. We got $882,000. What's 300 grand, right? So we'll go ahead and do that. That way we've got it. We'll definitely be one of those where we dump everything first. That way we can at least get the money for it and then buy the BGA. Since it's a production chain, hopefully everything will be in there. And so with the pumps and hoses stuff, you really don't want to upgrade that BGA. You run into some issues. I remember talking to some guys, and we had some problems upgrading the BGA system with the pumps and hoses stuff. So we won't be utilizing that, but what we can do is utilize what we've got. Is that my road? Crap, that was the road. All right, this is going to be one of those weird ones, and I know if this requires a suspension of belief, I apologize. Yeah, so I'm going to put the manure in this, in a grain trailer. I know, that's weird, and it really, considering the fact of everything else that I do, I think this is one of the weirdest. I'm really, really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All right, time to rock and roll. Let's see what we can get into in here. I've looked, and we should have a trigger right here. Very nice. So we will go ahead and start selling the manure. We're making that money. Gotta love it. And we'll go ahead and start selling some slurry as well. And I don't know when it's going to run out. It might actually take all of this. Okay, the manure's still going. Slurry's still going. Little bit of cash money there. And right here as well. So this is what I love about doing production chains, is you can kind of cheat just a little bit, because the production chain still has everything, except for when you're doing, well, everything else. All right, how much do we have in here still? Whoa, we're still at well over 100,000 liters of there. All right, well, we'll see what we can get into, and then we will buy the BGA real quick after that and be good to go. Found it. All right. So we have now reached the end of what we can do. Let's go ahead and buy the BGA, and we'll take a look at it and see what we've got. So it's a 500,000 liters for slurry, but 150 for manure. So manure, I mean, it's going to even out. That was a few days worth of manure, so at least there's that. See, silage, we don't have anything like that, and sugar beet cup, we don't have that in here either. Digestate, we can have this to sell, which we should probably do, so that we don't have to move things around. And then the methane, do we need the methane? We do, right? We need methane for here. Tricorn? Nope. Core dryer. Propane. That is definitely not methane. So we will set that to selling as well. And that should make us a little bit of cash money. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to sell the rest of this manure. How much do we have left in here? 29,000 liters. It's not too bad. Oh, we can sell a little bit more. Nope. Negative. All right. So what we'll do is we will just take this all the way back to our main farm, and we'll come back maybe tomorrow. This will very likely become a daily delivery for us. And since that's going to become a daily delivery, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and drop all the manure in here and be good. Yeah, we really didn't do too bad there. Made what, like $40-some thousand off of everything, which was very, very nice. I also don't know what we've got in the silo. Probably be a good idea to take a look at this. So what's first? 4.6 million liters of straw. Nice. We had 24,000 liters of solid fertilizer. We got that manure in there. Plenty of lime. I think we're good for a while with that. And I think that might be it. Yeah. Yeah, that's quite literally it. All right. Let's park it back up and we'll get ready for tomorrow in game. We got a couple months that we need to fast forward here. Since this is going to turn into a daily occurrence, why don't we get ourselves a little pup trailer right here, put it on our tipper here, and then now we should be able to take the slurry and the manure over all at the same time. Very, very cool. Check that out. Even the wheels almost match. I think these are chrome though. Those look like alloy, but they both. I don't know, man. It looks fine. So this is good. This is good. We'll go ahead and park this over by the manure. As a matter of fact, if the only thing we're gonna put in here is manure, might as well just put the other manure back in. I don't know what to do. Well, I would say we made some decent cash. We're now up to $1.3 million. How in the world? I am quite curious. Where's my money reports? What? Show me the reports. Where are they? Oh, it's right here. All right. What do we get? Sold products yesterday was 464,000, which was actually down from the previous days, and then 272, but that's already today in game. That's a lot. We also got $104,000 from harvest, $52,000 from contracts. Yesterday in game was a good day, and now we have another 100,000 liters of manure. I do not predict that we're going to be able to handle that much manure, especially taking it over to the BGA. Speaking of the BGA, I haven't looked at it yet. Yeah, we could take about 50,000 liters, so there's no point to fill that up any more than that. How else is it doing over here? And what does it cost to upgrade? 330! Get out of my house! No, thank you. No, thank you. Indeed. All right, we'll go ahead and do the milk. So we should be able to go here, load that. Cool. I'm not getting the trigger to unload it, though. Milk not accepted here. Yet it is. What if I unhook that and then pull forward? Okay. Are we sure milk's not supported there? Yeah, there we go. All right. Maybe just had a really weird thing going on there with the trigger or something like that. Farm dairy, looking good. Butter, it's actually making a decent amount of butter, which tells me that we're probably maxed out. Yeah, we're maxed out on butter, but we need some more sugar. It's just a day in the life, man. Just a day in the life. Also, is that grass ready to harvest? I think that grass is grown. We may need to go get that. Let's go get some slurry and make this happen. Okie dokie. Things are going pretty well. We'll go ahead and dump this out. There we go. Doesn't dump the quickest, if I'm honest. May have to go in and change the timing a little bit on that. Maybe update it after we finish the series. But nonetheless, that is good. Manure is going in. We'll kind of take a look here. Again, we're really kind of hitting the top end there. I could very likely update this or upgrade this. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? So now we could fit a total of 300,000 liters of manure over here. That's actually very good. Very good indeed. And we'll go ahead and overload the slurry as well. That should give us a nice little bump in the cash. We could bring silage or cut sugar beets again. I don't care about those. Decided to come back over and bring the rest of the manure. So we'll load that up. And then I think from here, hopefully it will finish it up. I don't know. We'll go ahead and take a look at a couple other things as well. So we've got a bunch of corn still in the dry corn dryer. How much does it cost to upgrade that? 110? Nah, I'm okay. We'll take a look at here. BGA's looking good. Fermented silo, we could probably load that back up with some straw. Looks like we've got 300,000 liters of hay that was made overnight. That's awesome news. Looks like our farm dairy is doing well. I mean, it empties out every day by lunchtime, so rock and roll, baby. TMR is looking good as well. We've got some more that we can feed our cattle, which is very good. Let's see, got a silage maker around here too, don't I? Talked about that, yeah? Yeah, so we'll bump that up. And then our grain mill, of course, the bread and butter of any farm that I make. We've got a bunch of wheat still in there. We could probably go with upgrading this again. How much does it cost? Nah, I'm good. And everything else through there. Cool. And then last but not least, the bakery. We do need to put some more sugar in here. Butter is doing its thing. Go've got a bunch of flour coming in, and fine corn flour is rocking and rolling as well. We are doing well when it comes to money, but we still gotta buy sugar. Man, there's gotta be an easier way to buy sugar. Make way, coming through. Sugar delivery from DjGoHam. Gotta bring this over here and make sure that I don't get it in the wrong spot. I have thought about it. We should probably figure out how we're gonna do sugar deliveries in the future. I think it would be a good idea. Also, I just had another idea. So I started thinking, some of 82's mods sell automatically, but you have to load them manually. Never mind, it didn't work. Figure while we're at it, we may as well go ahead and mow. I mean, it is in October, and, well, I'm recording this in November, and I just mowed my yard, and I live in North Carolina, so it's not that far off. Let's go ahead and hook up to it. Hey, we got the time, right? We may as well do it now. I believe this is the header for mowing, if I remember correctly. We'll line this up just so. Nice, only a little bit off. Oh, don't hit that. Also, speaking of that, this gives us a really good idea of the size comparison between both of these machines. This is actually quite a big machine, and I didn't know that until playing Farming Simulator. I thought these were a little bit smaller. But this is, what, a 9-meter working with header? What is that? 27 feet, something like that? It's huge! And also, yes, I am mowing this way for a reason. I came through the last time, and it was just a disaster. So when I mow from now on, I'm probably just going to do it like this and be done with it. There's no point to fight it. And this works. So whatever. All right, there we go. We have got our worker going. Bam! And that did pretty good. Ran two lines around, and we can jump in here and get moving. But before we do that, we should probably go ahead and take some stuff out of here. So this is hay. We'll go ahead and get this. By the way, it fills up much faster now. I made some changes. I burped a little bit right there. Let's move along. We've got some TMR here. It's one thing I forgot to do first thing. Usually we feed our cattle. I did not do that this time around. No. There we go. There's that. We'll spin around, hay in, and then we'll get our silage. I think it's kind of cool that we can make silage out of straw. I always complained about that. But you know what? It makes things easy. 313,000 liters of straw right there turned into silage like it's nothing. Ba-bam. We'll spin this around and dump it out. Now, one thing that I am curious about is, do I need to add straw to anything? Let's check our fermenter real quick. Straw. Could definitely go for some straw there. At TMR, no straw needed in the TMR. You think 500,000 liters is enough to get this moving? I think it probably will be. We'll jump in here real quick. Where is our silage? Yeah, we'll fill that back up. There you go. We won't have to fill that up for another couple days or something like that. And that is why we keep getting straw, because it makes things really, really easy for us. And this, I guess we could... Oh, TMR. Totally forgot about the last part. We need to go feed the cattle. I've been spacing out hard today. Let's go with 360, whatever it was, of the TMR. Yeah. And we'll feed them just to make sure they are good to go. Now, let's check on them real quick, see how we're doing. We've got another, probably, 7 months before we get any cows, and we'll end up doubling the amount of cows that we have as well. So we're going to need to find a way to... I don't know if we need to double the amount of food that we're getting. We're way ahead of what we actually need right now. But eventually we're going to have to figure all that out. So, I don't know, maybe we could sell the babies? I don't know, little baby cows? Goodbye? I don't know. Free money. The way that I've done all of the mowing has benefited me on one field, but I'm not quite sure it's going to benefit me here. Yeah, I'm having a hard time reaching that third roller over there. Just barely missing it. It's working. It's working just fine. I think, yeah. Nah, I just don't think we'll be able to hit that. It's okay. We'll go back and forth, go twice. I don't know. Maybe we can hit it. save a little bit of time. At least through this it worked. Granted, we didn't pick up everything. We got a little bit of one right here. The way we did it last time, we were actually able to pick up everything. Huh. I have idea. This is not how I thought the idea was gonna work. Can I get off of here? Nice. Gotta love Farm Sim. Thank goodness there's no damage. You know, for somebody that wants damage in Farming Simulator, I'm really glad that there's not most of the time. All right. Can we hit... Oh, don't need to hit that one yet. We've got 3 here. I'm going to have to go around this entire thing to see if I can pick up 3. But even if I do that, we're going to catch up to the mower way too fast and then have to figure out what in the world to do while we wait. Still think we can do it. Well, that did not take very long to catch up to. Nonetheless, what I did, still going to take us a little while to get all of this together. The good thing is, hopefully tomorrow, crop's looking a little bit low. Might be 2 more days or so before we can actually get into the rest of these and get some harvesting done. So we may just kind of stop that there. Actually, you know what we could do? It's only about half. Well, I was going to say we could take it over there. I'm indecisive right now. I don't know what to do. I've kind of run out of stuff to do. There's so much stuff to do, but I've kind of run out of stuff to do. Does that make sense? I don't know if any of that made sense. I need to figure out my sugar problem. Here we've got our sugar mill. Now this is going to take sugar beets, cut sugar beets, and sugar cane. We could do a quick sugar beet harvest every year. Maybe we would have more than enough sugar in here to handle that. Don't know where in the world we put it though. Probably in there a little spot like right up here that I kept talking about but never put anything. Yeah, this guy right here. Productions, is this it? Yeah. You know, this could actually be a decent place to put this. We would definitely need to spin that around so that we get our dump trigger proper, but right there, that could work really, really well. I don't know if we own that land or not, though. We'll have to figure that out. We don't own it, but it's 12 grand, so that's fairly easy. Not too bad. We could also buy the town since we'd be at it. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could buy all that. There's really no reason to, but we could. Anyway, while I figure out what in the world I'm going to do, we'll leave you guys there, and we will see you in the next one.